Hello, my name is Mike the Mighty, and thanks for watching my video. Today, something a little bit different. I think those of you who have the Lost Precipice as your guild hall will really enjoy this. Sadly, I haven't had too much time in the Gilded Hollow, so I can't really comment on that. But today, you're going to find a few little secret areas. Now, this, as you can probably tell by the mini-map and the waypoint at the top of the map, we actually have our guild hall maxed out. So we've been, over the past few months, exploring all little nooks and crannies in the Lost Precipice, looking for cool hidden areas. And there is signs that, you know, that we do have a dedicated team focused on guild halls, but there are areas in the Lost Precipice specifically that are there in the game, but haven't really, the characters wouldn't generally get access to without running all over the place. And I find this quite cool that, you know, the guild halls aren't going to be limited. I think that they do have the ability to develop and build more things to do in the guild hall. And I wanted to show a few little cool areas that you may not have realized. These may have been areas that ArenaNet were working on and then sort of decided against. But let's see, you know, if you actually appreciate them and enjoy them. This is just one. You can see the area I've come. I wanted to show you guys how I actually got up here. This is my route in. And it's involved a little bit of a gliding. Now, there is a little bit of a jumping puzzle that you have to do to get up to the main bit. And unfortunately, I've actually got Mesmer, a colleague of mine. That's Arctic, actually, who's going to port me up. So this bit here, this is a little jumping puzzle you can do. Oddly enough, you can't put decorations down in this area, which I find very, very interesting. But all this detail has gone in. You know, look, there's more stuff over here. There's a tree up there. I mean, it's all beautifully done. There's a few holes into a chasm. And a lot of people would not have even seen before. So here you go. We're up to this, like, house area. And again, you can't place any decorations down. And you get this cool tree in this, you know, this building. And it's like, whoa. And then you drop down. And there's, like, the whole, you know, sort of the whole environment changes colour. You get this sort of, you know, dark and mysterious cavern-type structure coming in. So this is really interesting that this is actually in the guild hall right now, but people really haven't been able to, you know, or don't use it too much, or have never even seen it, which I found really, you know, disappointing. So that's something you want to be aware of. Watch that hole down there, because I fell. So that's interesting for you guys to see in the future, that there's a hole right here that leads all the way down. But I wanted to show you around and just give you a little bit of a sense of the awe and the massive scale that the guild halls actually are, but you may not have realised. I mean, look, just a little detailing going on. And again, this is areas that we've just been exploring, jumping around, trying to get our way up to. Again, this cool little area. We thought we could get up here, you know, when the guild hall was maxed out. We were wrong, unfortunately. But just look at all the detailing going on. You've got little areas that you can get to. And here, so you can see Zelda Lightshot. That's actually Arctic. Those of you who are not familiar with him, he's on some of my podcasts. And it's actually me and him that did a lot of the jumping puzzles in our guild hall. So here we go. We're actually going down, again, this cool little area that you know, you can see in the distance, but you always wonder how you get up there. Hopefully this will be a very good guide. And then look, we get vines in the guild hall. Look, the Modromoth vines are in the guild hall. How incredible is that? We put a portal down just to make sure we can get back up, because you do get blocked off. But man, I mean, it is just incredible that this is actually in the guild hall. When we first saw this, it was like, wow, Modromoth actually has a reach into the Lost Precipice. So you can see we're going to have a wander around. The thorns are really well detailed. I wonder if that actually had, you know, if these were to do with the guild hall event taking over the guild hall, or that, you know, when you first come into the guild hall, Modromoth are everywhere, and you've got to ask, well, you know, are they actually supposed to still be there, or was this some sort of event that you could do? And then you come down here, I'm on the ledge. You can see here that's sort of the blocked off way, so you can't get up there, which is kind of a shame, really, because it's, well, you can actually, sorry. Oh no, you can't. There you go, that's right. But it would have been cool if you could. So let's see actually where we end up. We end up at this little cliff face, kind of a little bit buggy here. But look, lovely overhanging view. Shame you can't put decorations down. The colour scheme a little bit misty and dark and different to how you usually expect the guild hall to be. But yeah, and then we come out and there's a lovely change of scenery. So there is another bit I'm going to show you later on in the video where you will see a bit more of the jumping puzzle area and what happens. But this is actually, I'm actually gliding into an invisible wall. So there are areas that are unfortunately out of bounds. But yeah, this was me, and also the Maz the Mist Thief is actually Zero Kitsune, also on my podcasts. So what we're actually seeing now, this is actually the jumping puzzle that you might not have realised earlier. So actually, this was earlier footage. Unfortunately, I dropped down, and obviously we had Zero come along, and Arctic was able to point me up. Always very useful to have mesmers. But you can see here, what I'm trying to do is go through the wall, and you can see this completely other new area behind that wall. That, you know, you can see here me looking through the wall, and there's another area behind it. Very, very interesting to see what's going on, and that's obviously to the west of the guild hall. See, if you imagine on the mini-map, you can see where exactly it's placed. So will the guild halls get expanded? Will the guild hall map get increased in size? Who knows? But again, always useful to have a portal just to be safe and just to be sorry. So this is the little jumping puzzle that you might not have seen earlier. And then we get here. Now, this is the area, obviously, where I was before. And we see that there's the two holes down below. There's the house above. And the reason why I wanted to show this in the video was because the environmental effects and what ArenaNet could have been thinking when they were designing some of this stuff is really interesting to sort of comment on and see what the future plans go for. Obviously, I'm just using the portal there. But let's actually go, and we're going to go into the hole. Into the cave area, because I thought this could be actually something really amazing in there, and I do hope that the Guildhall team actually take this on, because this is actually a really good way to develop the guild halls and have like tunnels in there and other things going on. So what you're going to see is we're going to wait between the two of us. We're actually going to portal, make sure that we're thinking about mesmers. You can obviously have alacrity. And then we're actually going to portal and make sure that if any time we do mess up, we can just come straight back and try again. Always very, very useful to have. So here we go. And this is what you're going to actually see. Just see what the actual it's going to be like. So I'm going to go first and drop down, and then you'll come into here. This is the cave. As you can see, Arctic messed up a little bit. But look, this entire cave system is here that you can actually go into. Now, you can actually equip like a back piece that gives you like you can see here. I light up with my greatsword there, but you can actually equip, for example, the flames of Balthazar to light up the way, and that's pretty. Or equip a torch, for example. And so here we go. Arctic actually made it in after porting, and this is something that's in the guild hall. They actually built all of this, but really they didn't use it. So you've got to wonder where they were going and when. You feel that they decided actually having underground and cave systems may be a little bit too tricky or disappointing. So yeah, I'm going to let you guys just enjoy the rest of this video, and actually you can see me decide to go with a torch as instead, and actually light up the way. So here we go. I'm actually invisible right now. So there we go. We've got this cool torch effect, and you can light up a little bit of the cave system. But I'd like to hear your thoughts, guys. If you've got the Gilded Hollow, have you explored some cool little areas that feel a little bit under or half developed? Or do you feel that, ArenaNet's, with their guild hall changes, are you disappointed that there wasn't more different things? Is it too big? I'd like to hear your thoughts on this, what I'm showing you, and also stuff you'd like to see happen to the guild hall in the future. So I'll let you enjoy the video, and I'll catch you on the next one.
I'll create a port too. Well, I just... No. I'm supposed to go downwards? Because I see another hole down there. Where'd you go? Did you go like... Well... Oh. Okay. Hold on, let me see if I can land somewhere. Crap. Yeah, I hope I'm not too far. But, no, I got here. No, I'm gonna come to you. You just practically fell straight down. Now, right here, down there, that's the area that you can, like, see if you're regularly going through the guild hall. Down there. Oh, there is.
Accelerating.
And then this is just the area that we were at. Damn. That dark cavern is literally so freaking creepy. But I don't know if that I don't think that leads you anywhere. Goodbye. You lived a good life. Goodbye, Mikey. We pretend this never happened. I just thought the further exploration would be so much more than what we saw. Nothing. I don't even know if you can make that. Oh! Haha. I proved you wrong. But then where do you go from there? Like, there's nothing for you to even go. Yeah, you can't.